Hey, good afternoon, everyone. We're going to get started here in a few minutes. Just getting started here in a few minutes. As always, love to know where you're watching from. It's going to be a little loud here. We're still in the construction zone. We're coming down the last turn here. Thank you all, guys. Thank you so much for joining. Make sure everyone is prepared for the rain that's coming. Getting some mixed issues. I'm sure Jason will cover that. I think his what's up, Byron? All right, Jason, you there? Oh, maybe my. Oh, I'm on. Good afternoon again, guys. Where are you watching from? Where are you guys in? Some guys are going to get more rain than others. Yes, Byron.
I'm here. Can you hear me, Rob?
I can. Nice.
This computer scared me a little bit. Just chugging along here.
Yeah. Houston. What's up, Bobby? Thanks for joining us. Your door open?
No, everything's closed over here.
Got it. Sushi buffet, everything down. Yeah, I got my all-you-can-eat sushi in the car. It was awesome.
Yeah, I'll mute this.
Okay. All right, guys, we're going to get going here. Let me pull this up. As always, I want to thank you, everyone, for joining us again. It's Monday. My disclaimer is, as usual, it's not offered securities, all be made through credit investors. We have a crowdfund that we are allowed to advertise with, so we'd love to get you in, take a look at that crowdfund docs, take a look at some of the other crowdfunds you might have coming up. And to do that, you can reach out to Brian. Today, if crowdfunding comes up, syndications or first position loans or second position loans or tenants in common or anything else, when it comes to security exchanges, this is for demonstration and education purposes only. Make sure you understand that. If you haven't already subscribed to YouTube, please do. I see a couple of you guys on Facebook right now. It's pretty important that you move over to YouTube, as we will be moving over to that platform pretty much full time. We'll still do some Facebook Lives in the field, and we'll still do some Zoom learning when it's a little more intimate. But a majority of everything we're doing is moving to YouTube. So just be prepared for that. Go to Texas Real Estate Radio Network and subscribe. We also have a Patreon account that we set up. So once upon a time, Jason and I used to do classes like every Saturday, and then weekends, big long weekends a month, and Tuesday nights and Thursday nights and all that other stuff. We're not doing that anymore. We're just creating a library. It's online, and for a whopping $10, you can get access to all of our bonus content. For $15, you get some extra stuff. Vendor discounts, banner season, thank you. And then for $25 a month, which looks like everyone is joining at, you get all the bonus content, you get early access, and the big thing is you get to see the inner working. So, we're going to set up a webcam in our conference room, and we're going to turn that bad boy on from time to time so you guys can kind of see how we make decisions about moving forward and what we're working on. Sort of an insight to our business. And, quite frankly, so that the other bullshitters out there, that there's a difference, that we're actually doing it. So, love to see you there. It's Patreon, it's $25. So, Jason's October property hunt's coming up next Monday night. We've shifted now to, I think, 7 p.m. It's for mastermind members only. We're going to do 6 weeks of property hunting. So, we've got some folks, some off-market deals will be coming in. We've got some on-market deals. We've got some tertiary markets we'll be looking at. But Jason is going to do that every Monday night for 6 weeks. We want to get you lined up, want to get you pre-qualified, want to get you all ready to execute on contracts that Jason will be calling out for. As like I said, we're going to move that to 7 o'clock at night. It'll be online, in person. You'll need to be pre-qualified, so we'll hook you up with a lender, get you pre-qualified. And again, remember, our target is 15% cash on cash with equity. Right, that's our target. So if you have to put $30,000 in, you're making at least 15% a year back on that, plus building equity. And if you saw our Friday update, probably the most important update that we've ever done, these markets are accelerating. Jason, I sent you the link. I found the YouTube video, so I sent you the link so you can send that out. But if you haven't seen Fridays, I will post it up here in a second. But Corpus Christi is up 17% year over year. Nueces County is up 20%. 20% year over year. Right? So those little dinky condos I bought, and the 2-story house, the 2-family house, the townhouse, all that stuff is accelerating massively. Massively. So 2 years of appreciation on some of this stuff. And we don't think it's going to stop. So what you want to do is get involved with us, join the mastermind, work with Jason, start picking up your own properties. I'll go through the mastermind. Whenever we talk about the mastermind, I always like to throw out the cost. It's $10,000 year 1, $7,500 year 2, $5,000 year 3, $2,500 year 4, and free thereafter. We want you to be making about $100,000 a year, 700 FICO, and access to capital. Essentially, you are or very close to being what's known as a high net worth individual. These are the folks we want to work with because we can accelerate this curve. If you're the hustler type and I'm going to do it and I've got no money and don't worry, I'm going to hustle and work. I get it. I totally get it. Join the Patreon $25 account. You'll have such massive insight into our business that you can't help but succeed. But if you're a high net worth individual and you're thinking about owning some more properties or owning some first few rentals, then the mastermind's for you. It's really what it comes down for. You want to be around those that are actually doing it. You want a real plan, a 5 to 7 year exit, part of our community. You get access to our buildings here in Hollister. We're very protective of our group, who actually presents and who's selling products to our group. And max members about 50 this year, so we're moving right along to that number. And when we make mistakes, we yell and scream to our mastermind, stop, don't do this. We made a mistake. Hey, there's a problem here. Hey, did you know this? Hey, we just found this out. Like, we don't sugarcoat the stuff and make it seem like everything's great, right? We're hammering this stuff over and over. There's no seniority or access levels where you can only buy from this, you can only invest. There's none of that. I don't even know how that works. It sounds illegal to me. I don't know. We don't do it. We just want you to be massively successful. So if you want to work with Jason for 6 weeks straight, then you're going to join the mastermind. Really that simple. It's $10,000 year 1. If you haven't talked to Brian, we have a platform. So if you're an accredited investor, you'll get access to this platform because everything in here you qualify for. If you're not an accredited investor, you have to talk to Brian. Make sure that we feel comfortable that you are a sophisticated investor. But we have our lending platform out. It has everything we have: first, seconds, syndications, our crowd fund, even notes. Right? So you guys are interested in buying notes. They're sitting up here. They're all performing, and they're up here on the platform. So if you're interested in that, you got to reach out to Brian. Just text him at 281-401-9008. Just text Brian. All right, Jason, you are up. Jason, you ready? Will it be recorded and shared with the Patreon members early? The house hunting stuff? No, that's a mastermind only. all the insight stuff, yeah, we're about to put a ton of content up there.
All right,
So,
Rob, is that working? It is.
Yeah, I'll bring you over.
Painfully slow on my end. All right, let's see here. In fact, I just checked my email, and come on. All right, looks like I'm waiting for the Apple people to get back to me. I gotta go to your laptop. All right,
Okay.
Rob, here's your EXP update. Pandemic drives more interest in real estate.
Oh yeah. Hey, you know what? So Catherine closed her first deal in July,
Mm-hmm.
and then Audra, who signed up underneath her, closed her first deal roughly right thereafter. You know how much Catherine's stocks just from like the first month are valued at?
No.
$1,300
She made $1,300 in stocks in the
in
first month.
stocks. This is insane.
It's awesome.
Yeah, Jay, when are you coming in? Byron, has Mary submitted her documents yet? Let's get that going. This is crazy. Yeah, $40 a share.
That's nuts. Yeah, that's bananas.
Yeah, and the value of her stocks are like $14, $13.
They doubled in 3 months.
Yeah, tripled.
Crazy. Crazy. So get on board. In states where strict shelter-in-place orders were in effect, like California, Texas, and Florida, new license sank year over year by a bunch. But spring gave way to record-breaking summer sales. So if you guys want to get started in real estate as an agent, no time better than now. Fannie Mae has revised their forecast for GDP. It now expects growth up 30.4%, up from 27% predicted in August. And these numbers are usually low. Unemployment benefits have expired. They're up. You'll see some other economic data we're going to talk about today. It basically says the pandemic thing seems to have not really affected these marketplaces much. Hospitality and travel could take several years to return to normal, and the pace of growth decelerate meaningfully in 2021 as recovery in sector is less harmed by social distancing measure nears completion. So I will tell you, I would not want to be in the hospitality or travel business. Everyone's staying home, period. Nobody's going anywhere. Was hanging out with a friend of mine Friday night. He owns some places down south, let's just call it Latin America. And in certain places, he can't, even as a resident, he can't go home. So it's absolutely destroying the travel industry. There's just not going to be much left once this whole thing's said and done. So if you're waiting for, if you're waiting for the real estate crash, it's not going to happen. If you're in a market like Texas, where people are moving here, hand over fist. Heck, my brother was in town this weekend. They're moving here in the next year. Just Seattle has turned into an untenable place to live. So folks are moving here. They're changing careers. They're doing all these things around the house. I mean, we've been chatting with bankers, Rob, for what, 2 weeks now? And the joke is, at least with a lot of these bankers, is who knew that the most important asset would be the single family house? So I would highly recommend getting into the single family house game. What's going to happen with mortgage rates near zero? The more important piece is the Fed expects rates to be at zero or close to it till the end of 2023. So what does that mean? That means you're going to have record low rates for the next 2 years. Expect real estate to continue to rise in price as more buyers enter the market to either buy a home or refinance one. We're going to have this bounce. Of course, this is the Home Builder Confidence Index. We've talked about this for about a week now. This is housing starts and building permits. By the way, this is 2007. 2006 was the high watermark year. We're not even close to that number. We need to be building like 2.4, 2.5 million houses a year. And we've been below 1.2 million for almost a decade. That's putting massive pricing pressure on existing homes, causing those values to rise rapidly. Let's see. Let's check the old mortgage rates for the day. Still low, 30 years at 3, 15 years at 2.6, FHA 30 years at 2.4. I mean, just super cheap. It's cheap to buy a house.
Wow.
I don't know why I'm getting that. That's all I've got for today, Rob. My computer is running painfully slow. But I'm telling you guys, if there's any time to get into real estate, to do real estate related stuff, now is the time. You just can't wait. Real estate is going to get painfully expensive, and a lot of wealth today. If you're waiting for the crash, it's not coming. There's no data that says it's coming. In fact, I went and bought. Where did I put it? Let me put the. Let me fire this up. Where? Give me 2 seconds to find it. It's in my bag. That's for somebody. This is the most important book about the real estate crash, Confessions from an Insider by Aaron Clarey. And I'll just read you the back. Aaron Clarey was an analyst for several Twin Cities banks from 1998 to 2007. In 2004, he noticed the increasing likelihood a housing bubble was forming and the damage it would cause. For the next 3 years, Aaron warned his employees about the impending crisis, but met heavy resistance from entrenched management teams, commission of addicted bankers, and unscrupulous real estate developers. Disgusted with the lack of integrity, overright, incompetence, and the damage being done to the larger economy, Aaron resigned from banking in protest in 2007. So this is, like I said, the best book. Let me pull up the chapters real quick. This is the best book for the housing crisis. And what you'll realize when you read through here, especially over here with the subjects, is that so many things had to happen in order for the real estate crash to occur. The likelihood that we're going to experience a real estate crash like that again in our lifetime is almost none. The next crash will be something completely different. It won't be in real estate. So if you're waiting, if you're like waiting for the next,
I don't know why you drop,
and there's going to be all these opportunities like it was in 2007, 2008, you might be waiting a lifetime. A lot of people said that was a crash of a lifetime, and I think they're absolutely right. So, Rob, that is all I have.
I want
to the good people here this afternoon.
Jason, I do want to cover this though. This thing's still happening. Are you seeing it?
I can kind of see it. Yeah.
COVID.
Oh yeah, the COVID case. Well, you and I were talking about COVID this morning.
Yeah, it's still happening, and here in Texas, we're averaging looks like about 4,000 new cases a day, and about 100 deaths a day. But the country's still getting almost 1,000 deaths a day, and that number is 40,000 cases a day. And you can see some of it's in the Midwest now, where it wasn't. And I just want to talk about this a little bit. Make sure we're getting this here. I spoke to two medical professionals, one doctor and one hospital worker, and they basically said the people that are getting it now are for the most part the people who are just ignoring the things to do. Like this is it's out of the nursing homes, right? So they built those protocols. Those places are like trying to get into the Vegas vault, right? So there's a lot of folks there that the really sort of susceptible stuff they've gone ahead and protected. So the nursing homes, the elder care units, things like that, the hospitals really sort of stepped up their game. It is really happening to people who are just sort of ignoring it. There's not a lot of I was in a suit, had my mask on, and wash my hands. I still caught it. It's just a lot of, no, I don't wear my mask. Yeah, you're probably right. I should have worn my mask, right? It's a lot of that conversation, which is, freaking just devastating to me. Just I can't believe it.
Can I say what it really is? It's the Darwin Awards.
Yeah.
That's what we're seeing. It's the
Yeah.
Darwin Awards in real time.
And then since we didn't do it last time, let's do this. Let's take a look at our travel club. We are getting closer and closer to where we need to be. Let's see. We've been watching the Palms, right? Not too far north. Yep. Oh, Tropicana. Here we are. Still 189. Still at 189. All right, let's look at Fashion Plaza over here. We want to be how about that? 1,000 square feet, 245.
I like that balcony.
Anything up here?
Bob just put a note that he said second wave hitting Europe. We saw that report this morning.
Yeah, that was. Oh, snap.
Masks don't protect you from COVID except N95. I'm not even going to go cover that subject anymore.
You know what it does, though? Washing your hands and not being in crowds and not picking your nose. So, I mean, they're getting it somehow. It's not being slipped into their mouth while they sleep, right?
Yeah, masks do work. I'm not going to cut. If you guys want to go have the mask debate, you can go back and look at all the papers, all the evidence we looked at months ago.
Dude, look at this one.
That's a pretty sweet place.
$180 for 900 square feet. Not bad. Yeah, I think we're almost ready to take down Vegas. Let's look at FLL.
Yeah, Byron, we can upload that one to Patreon. We'll get A-Rock to do that, to upload the market update Friday on Patreon. I'm looking through here. Oh, my people on Apple are emailing me now. Okay.
169. Is this a low rise one? Nope. This one, 169 needs a little updating. 150, you think we can get it for? Wow. We have one up the beach a little further, I think. No, I want gated and valet. I want gated and valet parking for my 160.
Heck yeah, man. I'm
Look at that one.
Now I'll contact my guys down there, my car rental guys, and the Porsche I always rent will be there. Either
Nice.
pick me up at the airport, leave the Porsche there, or it will be I'll Uber to the condo, and we'll be driving that Porsche GT3 all weekend.
Wow, this is pretty nice here. You got a It's not on the beach, but it's on the intercoastal right there for 150, Jason.
Damn.
Shit. Now I'd rather be on this side. I want to walk to the beach. There you go. 5 million. Yeah, these things are happening now. Whoa. Nope, not high end enough. We want Class A. Where is Uncle G's stuff? He's on
Ooh,
this side, right?
he's in Miami on the beach.
Yeah.
I don't know where we could probably send Jillian a text and ask him if he could tell us.
Oh, I think he's right on an inlet. He's on an inlet. I think he's right over here. Yeah, I think this is his neighborhood here. Wow, look at that rent. That is nice right there. Oh, it's the Ritz. Want to live at the Ritz Carlton in Miami?
Heck yeah.
For less than I was paying in California by
Oh,
$600. Anyway, you guys are thinking about travel club, let us know. Let's reach out to Brian. It's a lot of fun. I think we already got like 6 or 7 people who are like, we're definitely in, we're in. I just haven't started collecting money. I don't want to get on the clock just yet, but I think by mid-October we'll have opened up that bank account and we can start accepting. That's gonna be a lot of fun. But
I just got the contract for that package of houses. I'm making some changes in the contract. But if you guys are in our mastermind group, heads up, there's going to be somewhere between 2 and 3 houses. They're going to be hitting y'all's inbox here this afternoon at the latest.
nice. Excellent. All right, guys. Thank you all so very much for watching. Thanks for checking this out. I still see some of you commenting on Facebook. If you're watching on Facebook, please head over to the Texas Real Estate Radio Network on YouTube and subscribe there. We will be leaving Facebook shortly. Thanks, guys.